Is your anxiety getting the best of you? Do you feel like you're missing out on life because of your anxiety? Do you wish you had more control of your anxiety so you could be a better version of yourself? So in this short video, we're going to share the tips and techniques that Conor McGregor uses to reduce his anxiety, to help him perform on one of the most pressurized stages in the world. You'll walk into that octagon with millions of people watching from around the world. If he can use that in that situation, then we've got all the belief that you can use that in general situations that you will come across in your daily life. Welcome back to the Believer in Bruce channel. If you're interested in performance psychology, body language analysis, mental health and self-care, well-being, anything like this, anything to do with the head and the heart, take 2 seconds to subscribe below. As always, leave me a like and comments for the algorithm. And anything I say in this video that resonates with you, please leave me a link below as well. That would be really awesome of you. But that's what we're looking for. Anything to help you think, feel and perform to your optimized zone, head and heart, this is the channel for you. Now anxiety, in fact, anxiety is such a big term, all right? So many questions, so many variables. In fact, if this is popular, I might start breaking anxiety down and do a series about it to look into the different aspects of it and different tools and techniques that can be used. So if you feel that would be useful, let me know below. And if you're up for it, let me know how anxiety affects you on a daily basis as well, because I might take some topics from that and then create specific videos for my audience. You know, if you're good enough to watch us and leave your comments below, it would be great to use your learning to hopefully create videos and help other people learn from your experiences. But anxiety is a beast. It can be crippling if not controlled properly. Where it starts is thoughts and feelings. All right, that's what we talk about on the Believer in Bruce channel. Thoughts and feelings. Being more in control of your thoughts and feelings to help you optimize how you think, feel, and then perform. Now, anxiety is a very evocative topic, and we all suffer from it, all right? We all suffer from it at certain stages and at certain strengths, and how long it hangs around for. With anxiety, though, it's physiological as well as psychological. You know, the thoughts and feelings that go on, but then how it presents itself between, you know, fast heart rate, panic attacks, sweaty palms, dry mouths. And whether it be conscious or subconscious, so we know that it's happening, or we're just caught in the hamster wheel and it's moving. Conor McGregor has mentioned many times before how he controls his own anxiety. So it's part of his routine, that's key. All right, part of his routine is to recognize that anxiety. You know, people question, well, how does Conor McGregor put up with all this pressure? It looks as though Conor McGregor isn't affected by pressure, but when you look at some specific videos that Conor McGregor has been interviewed in, he is really open about, well, actually, this is how I handle it. Now, admittedly, Conor McGregor's cerebral, natural, you know, the way his brain is and the way the amygdala fires. The amygdala is the seat of emotion. It reacts to fight or flight in different types of pressures. Is that Conor's may well, now this could happen naturally, or we call it nature or nurture. It might have happened naturally that it just needs more to get a stimuli, or we might have done it through conditioning, so he's had X amount of hundreds of fights, and that's a combination of why he doesn't feel as many nerves as the average person walking to the ring. Could be a combination of the two. But nevertheless, one of the tools that he uses so fundamental, so simple to do, that it's within all our gift to utilize, and it's the power of breathing. All right, now I'm not necessarily going into meditation here because meditation is slightly different, but how Conor McGregor uses it, and you can use this too instantly, is that in order to start, this is the specific area that I want to talk about, to start controlling your anxiety, it's the power of breath. And what I mean by that is that if you are focusing on your breath, Conor McGregor advocates doing 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out very deeply, hold it at the point of inhalation, slowly moving forward. Just try it. Hold, take it out, all right? By doing 3 breaths, what you're giving your body is a reset switch, is a reset system, all right? When we're suffering from anxiety, when we're suffering from panic attacks, all that pressure is building up, we need to take control of our thoughts and feelings. Generally in those situations, our thoughts and feelings, like I say on the hamster wheel, they are running away from us. So what is within our gift to do? What can we all do? What can we do very simply? Is to take our thoughts from the panic and put them into our breaths. How does my breath feel? How much air am I taking in? How does it feel when I'm fully expanded? How long can I hold it for? That's comfortable. And how do I feel when I then release it? By becoming aware of the power of breath and noticing what's going on within your body, you're less likely to be noticing what's going on inside your head. These negative affirmations, these negative thoughts that can be racing around. And in order to control this, we need to focus somewhere else, to take us out of that zone, to put us back into our sweet spot area. We're not less stressed, we're not too stressed, we are just nicely in the moment. So breathe in 3 times, and again, Conor McGregor shared this on multiple videos, to allow you to become aware of, all right, what am I thinking now? This only comes after the 3rd breath. Breathe in, feel the breath. Feel what your body's doing. As you exhale, feel that relaxation coming into you. Remember, we're not talking about meditation, we're talking about awareness of thought through breathing. Notice that breathing. And you don't hurry it, we've got time to breathe. You know, you see, I haven't got time for breathing. No, you haven't, but you've got time to run around all day in an anxious moment. That doesn't work, okay? Make time for those 3 breaths. 10 seconds, 15 seconds at most. Then you've hit that reset. There's some really magical stuff to inside the brain with the neuroscience, all right? And from a physiological state. Once you've done that, then you start going into, okay, what was I thinking? Still breathing, all right? Still breathing. Say it out loud if you want, in the mind. What was I thinking? Where is the evidence for that? You remind yourself, now say this could be going for an interview. This could be going to, I don't know, ask someone for a date. This could be going to any type of pressure situation that you perceive as pressure. It doesn't have to be walking into the octagon in front of a global audience, you know, millions of people. All right, what am I actually anxious about? What preparation have I done? All the time you're breathing, you are being in control of those breaths. And you remind yourself that it is within your gift, that you have done the preparation. So just like, for example, Conor McGregor's training camps. He reminds himself of the hard work that he's put in. He reminds himself of the dedication that he's given, the sacrifices that he's made, to allow him to be prepared as much as possible to meet the demand in front of him. And also what's really interesting is when we talk about nerves, a lot of the time, especially now in 2021, people can view having any type of nerves as a weakness. It's crazy. Having nerves is your body's normal reaction to preparing you to get some adrenaline going in for what you may be about to take part in. It's not a bad thing. It's not weakness. But where we can get a recursive loop coming in, where we do our own heads in, is as soon as we start feeling that, we start saying, oh, I am weak, I'm not prepared. It's normal. Anxious versus excited. You know, you're about to go out and perform. Oh, I feel my heart racing. I feel my, palms getting sweaty. I feel my mouth going dry. Brilliant. Your body's not going to let you down. Tell yourself this is just me getting prepared for this situation. Instead of looking at it as a weakness, saying that I am getting prepared for this, my body is actually helping me. It's preparing me in order to perform to the best. Exactly the same as Conor McGregor does. So when you've collected those breaths in, hold, and out. When you've actually come to say, what is it that I'm panicking about? Is it the thoughts and feelings? Is it the physiological or psychological responses? But then control it by saying, actually, this is not bad. This is me getting prepared to perform. This is a natural activity that's occurring. I need to embrace it and be thankful that my body is getting prepared. That's when you'll start to see the difference. When you start to accept what's going on, when you start to control what's going on, and it all starts from stage 1. That breath, just like Conor McGregor breathes in that changing room to remind himself of what's coming up, what the preparation's been, what the sacrifices have made, his skills and capabilities to deal with that. And remember, it's not meant to make you feel totally relaxed. What it's meant to do is help you get more into that sweet spot more of the time. Breaths. Understand what it is you're trying to achieve. Remind yourself of your capabilities rather than just perceived weaknesses. And I guarantee if you try this and experiment with it and become a habit more and more of the time, you're more likely to be more in control of your thoughts and feelings. Thus, you're more likely to get a higher performance, just like Conor McGregor. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please, share it, great for the channel. Like below and also leave your comments. Tell me about your anxiety. Tell me about your personal stories, your struggles. Again, I might make a few videos based on the audience's reaction, and hopefully, I may even invite you on to a Zoom call just to share your story as well. So leave that below. But more important than any of this, believe in Bruce. Remember to be kind to yourselves and each other.